Hi everybody, Ray Hayden here, and this video is just a short one to let you know I sat for the written exam for my FAA Part 107 sUAS drone pilot certification. I passed the exam. I got 83%. Now, before I go any further on that, don't forget to hit the thumbs up to give you a like on this video. Make a comment below. Let me know you came by to say hi. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the channel. I greatly appreciate the growth on the network. And really, that's what we need to do to survive on YouTube, right? So we need subscribers. And I greatly appreciate that. Thank you very much in advance. The other thing is about this exam here, you notice there's some water droplets on the window here. It's raining today. This exam center is over an hour away from where we live. And this is in the Orlando, Florida area, north of downtown. And it's kind of overcast and rainy and just kind of nasty. I wouldn't fly my drone in this weather. I don't even have a drone yet. But I wouldn't fly it in this weather anyway. It's just asking for trouble in so many ways. But also there's some information. Like, let's say it wasn't raining, but it was overcast and the clouds were... let's say the clouds are at 700 feet, right? You got to know how high you can fly your drone. The answer is not going to be 400 feet at that particular situation. But I'm going to talk about that in a series of videos. I make a series of videos of stuff I looked at and everything else to get me in position to be able to come down here and pass the exam. Also talk about why and how and everything that happened and why I even had to come as a private pilot already anyway. Why is it that I had to come down and sit for a proctored exam and a video, audio recording of what's going on in the room. They're real tight on security with that and everything else. And there's reasons for it. As a matter of fact, it's tighter on this exam than it is for the bar exam, become an attorney. All right. So I guess they have some sort of trust as somebody wants to become an attorney, but the FAA is not going to trust you at all with the proctoring of the exam and all that. And it's like, it was unique, but it was an excellent experience. I came down to PSI. And PSI basically runs the exam for the FAA, and other agencies can do it too, other entities and everything, fixed base operators or whatever, if they have the authorization to do it, they can do it as well. It costs more. If you come down to the PSI testing center, if you got one near you, you can take it there for less money. I paid, and this is April of 2021, I hate to put a date on anything, but in April of 2021, I came down here and I took the exam, and I got the 83% and all that, but it cost me $109. I was able to do everything online except the actual exam, but I pre-registered, set everything up and everything, did all the protocol and everything, got everything pre-established, and paid $109. Came down, took the exam. It was great. By the way, it's a 2-hour exam. It took me just over an hour to finish it because I marked some questions that I wanted to review. And then I went back and reviewed those, and I took my sweet time doing that because I knew I had plenty of time. And a lot of the questions just simply made sense to me as a pilot already because I've already done the education training experience. Plus, I keep up on that to the best I can. I do my own independent personal research for my own enjoyment and, trying to be as current as I can. But I'm going to make a series of videos about this and share that information with you. I didn't, other than $109 for the exam behind me, I didn't spend a dime, okay, other than my time and some fuel to get down here to take this exam. But you see the raindrops on the window here. I live an hour away. Our house is an hour away from here. And but because of the rain, and I knew that the storms were happening and everything around here now this week, that I had to make plans. I had to plan the trip and everything else. Same thing with drones. You have to be able to plan your aviation. Now, what you're doing with your drone, you got to be able to plan that. You have to have a plan, stick to the plan, have, contingencies that you're going to follow and everything, procedures, right? Standard operating procedures and that sort of thing, right? The one thing I want to say, though, is, you see somebody flying a drone and their level of professionalism and what they're doing and how they're doing it is going to vary, just like it does for pilots of real airplanes. And that's my point. This is a real pilot certification. Air transport pilot, commercial pilot, private pilot, recreational pilot, drone pilot. You are a pilot. You're operating an aircraft in the air system covered by the FAA. You are a real pilot. So I would really hope that everybody out there takes this as serious as it needs to be. Because if you violate the FAA rules and regulations, you can be slapped with a fine. You can be hit with penalties. You can have your certification stripped from you, or be prevented from having it if you didn't already have it, right? So you can get in trouble. And, you really don't want the government saying, hey, I'm here from the government and I'm here to help, because they're not, right? But they are. They're here to help the people that follow the rules, do things the right way, try to be professional. Things happen and all that, and somebody may have to make a report to the FAA from now and again if the FAA requests it. That's a test question. So anyways, here's the point. I'm going to make some series of videos on this subject of acquiring the written results that I did, the passing results, 83%, on my drone airman knowledge test, AKT. The airman's knowledge test on FAA Part 107, all right? So I'm going to make a series of videos on that. I did pass. Now I'll have some things to do with the FAA to make sure I have everything tied up to me with their Airman Information System, and then I'll make some videos about that and how all that came together as well. But for now, that's going to wrap it up for here. From Orlando, Florida, in April of 2021, Ray Hayden has passed his commercial drone pilot written exam. And as soon as I get my information and everything connected up with me and the FAA and acquire a drone worthy of flying around with, I'm going to indeed make some more videos about the whole process. All right. So with that, until I catch you in the next video, take care and be well.